Ugh, look at the traffic out here. This is ridiculous.
Okay, let's play a game. Try driving with your eyes closed for 5 seconds.
Are you crazy?
Just do it. Promise you it'll be fun.
Okay.
Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Woo! Oh, that was fun. Okay, do it again. Go ahead, count.
Alright, close your eyes. 1, 2, 3. Hey, wait, watch out!
What? Oh! Driving with your eyes closed is the same as texting while driving. Don't become one of the 11 daily deaths because you decided to text behind the wheel. The teen nonprofit organization Creative Visions wants you to use your vision wisely. For more information about Creative Visions' fight against texting while driving, go to creativevisionsia.org. This is the Edge 88.1 KDPS, and you're here with Isaac and Karmen. How are you tonight, Isaac?
I am doing quite well. How are you, Karmen?
I am very good. Tomorrow is a food's birthday for 100 years, the Oreo cookie. Yay!
Yay, I love Oreos.
I love Oreos. You got your double stuffed, which are the best in my opinion. You know, who doesn't want more cream filling?
It's true.
Well, this little cookie started out being made in a biscuit company.
Okay.
A biscuit company.
Define biscuit. Like, because I'm thinking like, English muffin biscuit or something.
I don't know.
It's
All I did
probably
is just said biscuit company.
It's probably like cookies. The English call their cookies
You're probably
biscuits.
right. Like the pastry type
Chocolate
biscuit.
biscuits, yes.
Well,
That's my
that's where
guess.
it got started, and it now has over 1.5 billion in global annual revenues.
Wow.
You can find it in Mexico, China. It's everywhere. They make 95 million cookies each day. They're sold 95 million cookies, and I did not know this. There are 90 ridges in one cookie. On the little design on the Oreo,
Weird.
I didn't even know they counted that. Like,
I was going to say, how would you count?
you're very particular. That shows how your success has grown if you're gonna count how many ridges are in the cookie.
That's right, Stevens. We're gonna make a cookie with 90 ridges. Not 89, not 91, 90.
Well, okay, these people are very particular, evidently. We're wishing Oreo its happy birthday, and we hope that you all go out and get some Oreos to celebrate the Oreo birthday. Again, this is Edge KDPS 80.1.
Edge 88.1 KDPS Des Moines Shuffle Station. So, I'm kind of feeling very Facebooky for the rest of the afternoon. I actually kind of went a little crazy and looked up some rather entertaining Facebook stories.
I'm not much of a Facebook fan, so I
Do you
can't
have a
understand.
Facebook?
I don't.
There you go.
Yes, that explains it all. You should see the looks you get when you don't have a Facebook. It just shows how popular it is. So,
Why don't you? Is there a reason you don't have a Facebook?
I guess I have a problem with putting my information on the internet, which is very strange for people now, but I just do.
What?
Yeah.
You don't want to post your address, phone number, first name, middle name, last name, father's name, mother's name, dog's name on Facebook for everybody to see? Post a
Exactly.
picture of your house and your shoe size and your inseam.
Sorry, that's someone who wants to be a celebrity. That's all that is when you're posting all that kind of stuff. So,
Maybe. I don't think I've posted by inseam yet. We'll see about that one. But apparently we have a story. A Seattle man has been charged with bigamy after his 2 wives found each other and found out that they were married to the same man when Facebook recommended they be friends with each other. Yep, Facebook, wonderful features, actually can suggest people that you might have in common and might know. And so apparently they found each other. This gentleman married his first wife in 2001, and about 8 years later they separated. Last December he petitioned to be renamed to O'Neill, different name, before he married his second wife. Apparently Facebook recommended the 2 women be friends, and they found out.
oh my, so they never got divorced.
They probably will now.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I don't understand why if you moved out, why wouldn't you just get divorced in the first place?
Because if they get divorced, he has to pay her alimony.
Oh,
Facebook making our lives better
that
all the time.
helped.
Except for this guy. All right. This is the Edge 88.1 KDPS. Up next, The Scientist, Coldplay.
Edge 88.1 KDPS, Osage, Iowa. There is a new proposal by the police chief concerning those kids that are under 15 and under, for a new curfew. The hours from Sunday through Thursday will be 11 to 6 a.m. No kids under that age can be out.
Sounds fair to me. I guess, I was never really that much of a gallivanter myself, but I guess the rules were always, be home by the time the streetlights turn on.
I've heard of that.
Which is obviously far earlier than 11,
Yes.
If you've got roving bands of teenagers, after that, and it'd be kind of sketchy.
Definitely. And see, the reason they did this was because there were kids that are as young as 10 years old wandering around at 4 in the morning. So, I mean, I'm wondering where their parents are,
yeah,
honestly.
what do you have to do at 4 in the morning?
Thank you. Why aren't you
Nothing's
asleep?
open. There's nothing to do. No wonder they're getting bad grades if they can't sleep.
Exactly. Like, where are your parents? I mean, this is the problem I have with small town life. When these people go around thinking that it's just safe because you're in a small town, you still got to be cautious because we live in the age that we do.
Destroying things.
No, exactly. This is the Edge 88.1 KDPS.
88.1 KDPS. So found a slightly international story. That's right. Going across the water, people. Going to Scotland. So, this is a story that says, this is the motto of the story is, you should always clean your room. Apparently a teenager in Scotland, where apparently they have different rules, was cleaning his room and found 12 lottery tickets. Mom had been grouching at him for a couple weeks now. Clean your room! I'll do it later. Clean your room! I'll do it later. Finally, he decided to clean his room and found 12 lottery tickets, and, he was about to pitch them, but he decided, never hurts to check them out. And it turns out he won £52,000, which is basically the equivalent of $83,000.
And how old was he?
He's 19.
19. Okay. All right.
So,
Does it say that he bought the tickets, or were they just in his room?
So.
Okay.
I assume Europe has slightly different rules. The Europe drinking age is 18 as opposed to 21, so I assume gambling is, those European kids are more responsible than us.
I'm sorry, I know I'm digressing here. What is the age, like, how old do you have to be to buy a lottery ticket? Because I don't know.
In the U.S., it's 21.
It is?
Same as gambling. It's gambling.
You're kidding.
Putting a dollar towards,
Duh.
trying to win something else, so you have to be... And there are some states have different rules, but, in general, it's the same as alcohol, 21.
My goodness.
Most of Europe, I know, is quite different. I know I've been to Germany, where legal age for beer and wine is 16, and all other alcohol is 18.
Wow, I've heard of that.
So it makes you wonder why the United States government thinks we're so immature when the rest of Europe thinks that their teenagers are so mature. Well, apparently, he already has plans for his $80,000. He's going to pay off his car loan and take his mom on vacation. This is a good kid.
He seems pretty sound, and that's nice. I guess he does owe his mom since she told him to clean up his room, and that caused him to find the lottery tickets.
It's true.
It's only fair.
And maybe he'll keep his room a little bit tidier from now on.
Maybe.
Well, keep your room tidy, and, no promises that you'll actually win money. Here on the Edge 88.1 KDPS. Edge 88.1 KDPS! There, I'm trying out my Seinfeld voice. How do you like it? I don't know, I just call it my Seinfeld voice. You have to be excited. Yay! Okay, sorry, we're better now. Maybe. Okay, so, deep breaths. Okay, so, a Frenchman is suing Google because, I'm sorry, they took a picture of him using their Street View application. I don't know if you've ever figured out how to do this, Karmen, but if you spend too long in Google Maps and Google Earth, you can actually get a little street view of where you're looking.
I've heard of that.
So apparently they just drove around with a van, taking a picture every 10, 20 feet, whatever. But apparently this Frenchman is suing because when this van drove by, he just so happened to be in his front yard relieving himself.
Oh my goodness.
So apparently he's about a 50-year-old man. And he's just kind of... I don't... They don't even
50?
say... Yeah, he's 50. And they don't say why. He's just in his front yard doing his business. He thought he was, hidden behind whatever little fence he had in his front yard.
Oh, my goodness.
No, not really. They caught him, and, it's pretty clear who he is, and it's pretty clear what he's doing. I mean, it's the front yard of his house, so... Apparently, he lives in a village of about 3,000 people, and everybody's making fun of him.
Oh.
Which I could totally understand.
I totally get that. You're too old to do something like that.
Well, yes and no.
Or Okay, well, okay. At least I think you're too old to do. I don't think anybody should do that, but come on, 50.
We're gonna let that part of it go. But apparently he is suing Google for removal of the photo and $13,000.
Why $13,000?
I don't know, 13,300 to be specific. It's probably some tidy number in euros. And apparently Google's lawyer is pretty much just asking the court to dismiss the case because it's slightly and completely ridiculous.
Wow.
But I guess, I don't know, they blurred out his face. So unless you specifically know that house and the guy who lives there,
You won't.
I'd laugh if it turned into like a tourist attraction. Hey, look, Mommy, there's what the guy's peeing in the front yard. Well, here on The Edge 88.1, we are your favorite tourist trap for hopefully a completely different reason. On The Edge 88.1 KDPS.
KDPS, I'm Karmen Buchanan, and here with me I have Brooke Zimmerman. And Brooke has been in a biracial relationship since January of 2010.
I come from a small town, so we're pretty, the minority's really small. So it's just not really something that's accepted. So from where we're from.
Really?
Yep.
How long were you dating before you told your family that you were seeing somebody outside of your race?
We were dating probably 3 to 4 months before I told my parents.
How did they handle it?
Not very well.
So where did you stand after you got their opinion?
Well, I was kind of torn because I really liked this guy. I thought, he felt like it was a good thing to do. And I'm an only child, so having really no support from my family, it was just hard to be on my own. But so far, so good now. So,
So what do you mean by on your own?
well, I just didn't have any support. So, I guess my parents completely cut me off. I had to pay for my own insurance and my own phone bill and stuff, and that's not something that I was used to.
Now, how has his family handled it?
Really well. They accepted me right off the bat. I met them probably the Christmas of the year, so Christmas of 2010. And everything was great. I mean, they didn't have any prejudice towards me.
Now, how do you, dealing with your challenges, how have you two supported each other?
We've always just been there for each other emotionally and financially too. So, I mean, it's been really easy to rely on him as a support, but it was really challenging in the beginning.
And how has he been taking all this?
I think it was really hard at first because he's a huge family man. So not having the support of my parents really kind of just got us both down, and we were just questioning ourselves if this was the right thing to do. But I mean, we stuck with it, and a couple years down the road, my parents finally accepted it, and so we're all getting along really well, and things are going great.
Well, as far as future goals, do you know where you two stand?
Well, we've been talking about getting married and having kids, and that's something that we definitely want to do. We don't have any plans right now, and we're nowhere near that, but someday, maybe.
Well, thank you, Brooke. I'm Karmen Buchanan reporting for KDPS 88.1 Des Moines.